So here's a small update, kind of an important one though. I decided to go ahead while the bike is still not fully back together and replace these old ignition coils. They may have been okay, but I've been burned before putting in the old coils, finding out after a lot of difficult running that they're not good. And I know you can test continuity from the one cable to the next for each coil, but I thought, I'm going to go ahead and do this. Somebody who fixed a running issue with one of my other project bikes, he buys these coils from England, and there's a part number if you need it, and they seem to work real well. So basically what I do is take, and what he did for me, and I learned from that, you take the old parts and reuse them with these new coils. So you can see the original brackets are here. I cleaned them up. New coils, same ballast resistor is here. And the new coils come with new wires. I bought new spark plug, not boots, but the, I'm drawing a blank. Sorry, I'm distracted. But everything's new. This rubber here is particular to the Goldwing, so I'm reusing that, but these are in very good shape. But yeah, everything is essentially new here with this system. And the wire colors are not, they don't match up with what Honda used originally, as you can see. Thankfully, I have a bike in my inventory that has already been converted to these coils, so it's fairly easy for me to reference that and get the connections correct into the wire harness of the bike. So the only other trick to these is that the spacing from each end, from here to here, is a bit less than the factory ones from here to here. So what I need to do, and I need to do some measuring and some fabricating, is I'm going to be creating a kind of a plate here that is going to allow me to adapt this smaller spacing of these brackets to the frame of the bike. And I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is where the coils are going to go. And there's a mounting, a threaded hole here and up here. And the spacing of those was perfect for the spacing of the factory coils. Let me get in here. I need to chase those threads a little better. They were powder coated. My guy didn't mask any of the threaded holes off. So I'm going to run a tap through those again. But anyway, so I'm going to have a small adapter that's going to give me, I'll put it on the bottom, but it'll be just about, I don't know, ½ inch or so to allow me to bolt that. It's going to be a small plate, and it's going to attach here, and then it's going to have the bracket from the coils is going to be, maybe up here. So I need to do some measuring. I don't really want to take the other bracket off the other bike. It's kind of a pain to get to once it's all assembled. Just why I'm doing it now on this bike, because it's wide open. Once the shelter's on and everything's in place, the radiator, it's a pain. So this is time to do it. So I'll make something out of some sheet aluminum and it'll bolt in here, and then it'll be a matter of tying into this mess of wiring that I've got going. This might kind of illustrate what I mean about the spacing. So if I put a ruler here, from hole to hole, it's about, I'm just going with rough, 3 3/4 inch. And on this guy, these wires are so stiff, it's hard to lay this down. But let's see here. We're at more like 4 1/4 inches, maybe. So there's definitely a difference in the spacing. Here, maybe this will show it a little better. So yeah, I'm going to need that adapter, but it does work fine. The person who fixed my issue with my other red Goldwing, that's how he does it. And that's how I did it on my blue-green 75, and it works just fine. So that'll be coming up next. And then I'll get these things mounted up to the frame, and I can continue on with the project. So just a quick update. Thought someone might be able to use it.